Very good evening all. The continuation part of shell scripting tutorial. In module number 3, we are going to discuss about variables and operators. So we can discuss about the defining and using variables. So the explanation of variable in shell scripting is used to store a data like strings, numbers, file names, and many more. So there are no data types in shells. So everything is treated as a string by default. Okay. So in shell scripting, we used store any data, any type of data in strings only. So or maybe like a numbers or maybe like a file names. Only these three things it will take it: strings, numbers, file names. So there are no data types in shell. Everything they treated as a string by default. So the example is like that. Okay, the syntax we called as syntax. So the syntax is variable underscore name equals to value. Variables name equals to value. I'll give you a real-time example. The real-time example is in shell script. Bin bash. Suppose I'm going to update my information. Suppose username and the project. So username equals to the value you can return in the double quotes like Rajesh, and project equals to DevOps automation. Suppose I want to print the value. If I want to print the value, echo hello. I want to say hello to Rajesh. I don't want to update the value is nothing but Rajesh. I can give the variable name is username. Okay, username, and you are working on DevOps automation project, right? I don't want to put that value. I can directly take the variable of project, then put dot and close here. So now the value will be written. Okay, the value will be written such like this. The message will be, hello Rajesh, you are working in DevOps project, maybe DevOps automation. So that value it will be written. That value will get output. So what is output value? It will come. The output value is hello Rajesh, you are working on DevOps automation. So this is the message I will get. When I run the script, this is a message I will get. So let's try here. So I'm connecting to Linux server. I'm going to create some script. Okay. So this script is I'm creating for variable, right? Defining the variable. Okay. Defining and using the variable, the basic concept I'm explaining. So mkdir, or maybe I can write. So variable dot sh file I'm creating. So I'm going to write this script. I already written the script and I'm just copy here, insert, I paste the script here, then escape, save and quit. Now I'm going to execute the script. So I'm executing the script dot forward slash variable dot, sorry, dot backslash what happened? So guys, I'm running dot forward slash variable dot sh. The script is not executing. May I know what is the reason here?
You
Anyone tell
need to
me?
give file permissions.
Yes, I need to give the file permissions. So otherwise, even if I am trying to run the command sudo, after that dot forward slash variable dot sh, if you run, what will happen? Sudo command not found. So here, what we need to do? Ch mod plus x. What is the file name? Variable dot sh. Then now you can dot forward slash variable dot sh. I can run. The value was displaying here. Hello Rajesh, you are working on DevOps automation. See, when you're writing here, these values I'll be giving the dollar, that's a variable. In that variable, the information I provided. Suppose in that particular variable, I'm planning to change the information like a vim variable.sh insert. Now I'm going to change the value. Instead of Rajesh, I change name to some name like Mahesh. Escape, save and quit. You can run the script. Hello Mahesh, you are working on DevOps automation. You are understanding, right? So what is the use of variable? So the variable, it will store the value. It stored the data. What data? The data like a strings, numbers, file names. Okay. So that is a concept of defining and using variables. So next, moving on, next concept, environment variables. The next concept is environment variables. What is that environment variables? So environment variables are a system-wide variables used by operating system and applications. So environment variables are system-wide variables which is used by operating system and applications. There are usually we will use the uppercase and are accessible to all child processes. We will use a usually upper cases, that's a capital letters, and are accessible to all child processes. Okay. So now I'm going to write a real-time example. Okay, real-time example. I'm writing a script. So as usual, shebang. So I want to print the value of my home directory. I want to print my home directory. So how do I print the value of my home directory? So can anyone tell me how do you print home directory? So
Using
example,
echo.
correct. See, I'm clear screen. Suppose I put PWD, this is the root location. So if I type ls, now here is a file is available. Now cd space forward slash, I'm into the root directory. If I check ls, there are so many files are there. In home directory, all users list will be available. So what are the user will be there? Admin. Okay. So now I want to print the home directory information. How do you print the home directory information? In shell script. So generally, yes, you are correct. Echo your, okay, your home directory is the value we need to print, right? The home directory. Dollar home. So why we are not providing the value is like your name equals to Rajesh, the project equal to DevOps automation. Why in this case we are not providing the home directory? What is the reason?
Already
నేను ఇక్కడ
particular type.
ఇచ్చినట్టుగా వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ వాల్యూ ఇవ్వాలి కదా, కానీ నేను ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వలేదే. బట్ డైరెక్ట్ గా నేను డాలర్ ఇచ్చి హోమ్ అని టైప్ చేస్తున్నా. ఎందుకు? ఎందుకని? వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్?
ఆల్రెడీ హోమ్ డైరెక్ట్ అనేది ఉంది కదా సార్.
కరెక్ట్, ఆల్రెడీ హోమ్ డైరెక్టరీ ఉంది కాబట్టి. సరే, హోమ్ డైరెక్టరీ ఉంది. ఎస్, ద హోమ్ డైరెక్టరీ ఈస్ ప్రెసెంట్. ఓకే, the home directory, it is in small letters, but why I'm giving in these capital letters? What is the reason? Because these values are system wide variables. It comes with operating system. It comes with the default values in the operating systems and application level. So for that reason, so every variable in the system wide level, we will be using in the capital letters. That's the upper cases. You got my point? So now I'm closing the double quotes. Suppose I want to know which shell I'm currently using, which shell I'm using in the operating system. I want to print the value of, my shell. So anyone can tell me? So how to write this script? Echo, this is a common. Your default shell is, and what is the exact name we need to provide to bring the value of shell information? Whether I'm using the bash shell, whether I'm using the C shell, whether I'm using the K shell, whether I'm using the K shell. I don't know, right? I want to display it. So what value we will be providing to get the information about my shell. So the system wide variable is called shell. Okay. Then next. So this is a way we will be printing the value. Suppose you want to provide some custom variable. You want to provide some custom environment variable. Custom environment variable means what? What is meaning of custom environment variable?
User defined variable.
User defined variable. That's a correct one. User defined variable. User needs some value in the system and you are going to updating into the system level. So those kind of values you can put export my slash var equals to what are the value you want to put, between that you can provide it. Suppose I'm providing the value. Okay. So the value is a cloud technet. Okay. This is the value I'm providing. So I want to print my custom variable information. I want to print my custom variable information. How do you write it? Echo, correct? My custom environment variable is what information I need to provide? Anyone tell me? I want to print the cloud technet. So what is the variable name I can provide here?
My underscore var.
My underscore var. That's a correct answer. My underscore var. It's a correct answer. So now this is the way in real-time environment, we will use the environment variables to print the values by using the string, okay, by using numbers, by using the file names, etc., etc. So let me create one more example. Okay, I'm going to create one more shell script file. Environment hyphen variable dot sh input. I provide this information, then escape, save and quit, and I want to run the script. Shell environment variable. Hey, your home directory is root/root. That is your current home directory. This is the one. And your default shell is bin bash. My custom environment variable is cloud technet. So this is the way the value will be using. And we are printing the values. Any other questions, please? A third scenario, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators is nothing but shell does not support arithmetic operators directly like other languages. Okay, but here we need to use, okay, expr. Okay, you can use a expr, and we can use the we can use the brackets, curly braces, and we can put the values inside the variables, and you can do the calculations. So by directly, we cannot give the arithmetic operations directly in the shell scripting. Suppose if you are doing arithmetic operations in shell scripting, how we will be doing it. So before arithmetic operations, if you want to learn, so first you need to understand what are the operators in arithmetic. In mathematics, what are the operators are available? So can anyone tell me? Operators list. Plus means what?
Addition.
Addition, correct. Minus,
Subtraction.
subtractions. Star,
Multiplication.
yes, multiplication. Slash, forward slash,
Division.
correct. Division. Percentage, percentage,
Modulus. Modulus.
correct. Modulus, correct. Modulus. So now this is a very basic information. We will be doing it. Okay. I'll take two values. I'm writing the a real time some example. So as usual, bin bash, I'm giving the two variables, a equals to 15, b equals to 5. So I'm going to write some value. Echo sum operator I needed, sum. Okay. So what is the operator I can use for sum? What is operator I can use the sum?
Plus operator.
Plus, plus, correct. So now here, in between this, you can provide the information. In between that, you need to provide the information, but again, provide the information. One more bracket is needed. In this bracket only, we need to provide the information. So A plus, sorry, plus B. So such a way, we need to provide this. Then only the value it will come. Suppose echo, I need a difference is needed. I need a difference. Guys, నేను డైరెక్ట్ గా క్లాస్ చెప్పట్లేదు. ఓకే, నేను ఒక సినారియోని ఒక క్వశ్చన్ తో పాటు ఆన్సర్ చెప్తున్నా. ఓకేనా, నేను డైరెక్ట్ గా ఆన్సర్ చెప్పట్లేదు. ఓకే, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యూ పీపుల్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ వేరియస్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ పీపుల్. Somebody is from IT, somebody is from non-IT backgrounds. Of course, I'm also from non-IT background. But if I want to learn from my trainer to be explanation very clearly, such a way, I'm put the question here. I'm bringing that answer from your side. Okay, so now I want to print the value of differences. Difference. So if you want to print the value of difference, what operators is required?
Minus.
Minus. Difference. A minus B. Next, echo I want some product. I want some product. So which operators will support for creating mathematical calculations as
Multiplication.
a product? Multiplication. That's correct. So A into B. Next, quotient. Quotient. You need a quotient. So some value. Okay. So what we need to do? Division. I need to do division to get the quotient value. So A by B. Then echo. What value we can do it here? Reminder. So A percentage B. So guys, before we get an answers, output values. Okay. So anybody can give me before that examples. What are the values, output values? Tell me.
20, 10,
Mm-hmm.
75,
Mm-hmm.
um, 3.
So sum is 20, correct? Difference is 10, right? 15 minus 5, 10, right? And product 15 into 5, 75,
75.
15 by 3, 3,
3.
0.
0. Okay, correct. 0. So now I'm taking this script. I'm going to create. The name is Arithmetic. Dot sh input, save and quit. Now I'm going to run the arithmetic values. Some error is coming. May anyone tell me? Arithmetic session, line number 10, syntax error, unterminated quoted string. That's a some error is there. And anyone can you please guide and how to solve this problem? Line number
Line
what?
number 10.
9. Line number 9. 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5. So some value if you're seeing, maybe some issue will be showing here. See, in the sum I given double quotes is extra. Insert. Now I need to remove this. Then escape, save and quit. Then you can run, the value you'll get here. Sum 20, difference 10, product 75, quotient 3, remainder 0. Got it? This is the arithmetic operators in shell scripting. Any questions before moving to the next concept? No? So next concept is string operator. So the string is comparison in shell. Okay. So we will be using like equals, not equals. String is null, string is not null. So this kind of purpose string operators we will use it. Generally in the string operators equals to, this is for equal, not equal means exclamatory equal, that is called not equal, and hyphen z is string is null, and hyphen n means string is not null. Okay, so these are the operators. So let's go for a real-time example and how to use this concept. As usual, we have a bin bash. We will take it here, the first line, and there are two people are there. There are two users are there. Both are admins. Both are admins. So in this case, I want to create one small scenario. Okay. So user one equals to a admin. User is a admin. User 2 also admin. User 1 is admin. User 2 also admin. So now we are giving the condition is if space square bracket. So in the double quotes, dollar user 1 equals to, okay, is user 2. Correct or not? User 1 equals to user 2 or not? My question is very simple. User 1 is equals to user 2 or not? User
Yes,
1
sir.
కి user 2 కి
Yes, sir.
ఇద్దరు
Yes, sir.
సమానం అని అడుగుతున్నా. సమానం.
Yes,
Okay.
equal.
Equals, right? Then, okay, you need to print the value. You need to print the value, echo, users are same. Users are same. Else, లేకపోతే, else, you need to print the value, echo, users are different, then you need to stop it. You need to stop it. Fi means reverse Fi, stop. The condition will stop. Now, can you please tell me what is the value you'll get? Users are same, users are different.
Users are same.
Users are same.
Users are same. Okay. So let's we can take an example. Vim string operator dot sh I'm creating. Let's copy the script. Insert and paste here. Escape, save and quit. sh and I'm running. What happened? Some message getting some problem there. String operator admin not found. Admin not found. Users are different. Some script is getting some problem. What is the problem? Anyone can identify and tell me. There's a small. Yes, correct. You are correct. So here is that correct now? And escape and save and exit. So what is the value is coming? Users are same. So this is the way we will be giving a string operators, okay, to give the comparisons, and we have to print the value. And moving to the last concept here. The fifth concept, using expr and square bracket, double square brackets, basically called as a curve bracket. Curve bracket. This one is a curve bracket. So both are used for evaluate arithmetic expressions only. expr is a folder and requires spaces between operators, and dollar curve brackets is a modern and it's a cleaner. Okay, so now these options we already used in arithmetic operations. So a equals to 15, b equals to 5, the sum operators, okay, subtractions. So these all operators we have already seen in these above sections. We already given that. So such a way the value we will be written. So now anyhow I'll be taking a small example. Suppose if you are used, okay, if you are using sum will be expr and dollar curve bracket, how it will be I'll be showing here. So take a bin bash. Now A equals to 10, B equals to 3. Now I want to put some values. A sum equals to dollar. So here A plus B is there, and I want to print the value echo. Okay, in the double quotes, sum is backslash dollar double curve brackets then dollar sum. Okay, so now this script and insert and paste the script here, escape. So now the sum is 13. So that's a way the value it will come. The value it will come. Suppose if the same script, okay, instead of dollar expr dollar a plus dollar b, if you put the value and you can directly give, you don't want to give this like this, directly you can give expr. Sum is expr sum. This is a value you can provide. Escape, save and quit. The sum is expr 13. So this method or this method, both are giving the same value. So prefer using that, the curve bracket. The expr, as I told you, older and required some spaces between the operators and you need to type more things. So generally in real-time environment, we will use the double curve brackets. So we will be using the modern script. So this is a way, generally variables in a different ways we will use, like general variables, environment variables, arithmetic variables, string variables, expr and double curve variables we will be using in the real-time environment. Thank you.